Most people think success is about talent. Wrong. Most people think potential is something you either have or you don't. Wrong again. You have more access, more tools, more information than any generation in history. And yet, you're still stuck. Meanwhile, some people with fewer resources, less time, less comfort, blow past you like it's nothing. Why? Because they're playing a completely different game. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why most people never reach their potential, and how a small group escapes it. You'll never look at your own habits the same way again. Chapter 1. The Comfort Trap. Most people think comfort is good. Wrong. Comfort is the fastest way to destroy your potential. You wake up, check your phone, scroll a bit, eat something easy, do the bare minimum. Repeat. Feels fine, right? That's the problem. Psychologists call this homeostasis. Your brain wants stability, not growth. Growth requires stress, discomfort, uncertainty, but you avoid all of it. Elite performers, they do the opposite. They deliberately create discomfort. Navy SEAL training isn't about strength. It's about controlled suffering. Why? Because when you remove comfort, your brain switches modes. From passive to survival. And survival mode, that's where real change happens. But here's the problem, though. Most people never stay in that mode long enough. They touch discomfort, then run back to comfort. That's why nothing changes. Cal Newport calls this shallow living. Constant distraction, constant ease, zero depth. A University of California study found that after a distraction, it takes 23 minutes to refocus. You don't even realize it, but your entire day is broken into fragments. You never go deep, and if you never go deep, you never grow. Chapter 2. The Illusion of Progress. Most people think they're improving. Wrong. You're just busy, reading more books, watching more videos. Taking more notes feels productive. It's not. This is called the illusion of competence. Researchers like Robert Bjork showed that passive review tricks your brain into thinking it understands something. But it doesn't. You're recognizing information, not mastering it. It's like going to the gym and just watching other people lift. You feel like you're part of it, but you're not getting stronger. High performers don't consume more. They test more. They struggle more. They fail more. Surgeons don't reread textbooks. They get interrogated constantly. What's the diagnosis? What's the complication? What's the next step? They don't get to hide behind notes. They retrieve, and retrieval is what builds memory. In the book Make It Stick, researchers found that testing yourself improves retention far more than rereading. But here's the thing. Testing feels uncomfortable, so you avoid it. You choose easy progress over real progress, and that's why you stay average. Chapter 3. The Infinite Options Problem. Most people think more options are better. Wrong. More options destroy focus. You can learn anything. Coding, business, fitness, languages, investing. So what do? Nothing. You bounce. Start one thing. Get bored. Switch. Start another. Get overwhelmed. Quit. Psychologists call this decision fatigue. Too many choices equals no commitment. But elite performers, they limit themselves. Hard. Prisoners don't have options. 3 books max. And they master all of them. Why? Because scarcity forces depth. A Columbia University study called this the Google effect. If your brain knows it can look something up later, it won't store it. That's you. You don't remember anything because you don't need to. Your memory lives in your phone. Their memory lives in their brain, so they get sharper. You get dependent. Chapter 4. The Fear of Looking Stupid. Most people avoid failure. Wrong move. Failure is the fastest learning tool you have. But you treat it like a threat. You don't speak up. You don't try new things. You don't risk embarrassment because you don't want to look stupid. But here's the truth. You already look stupid, just silently, because you're not improving. High performers chase mistakes. They create them on purpose. Erickson, the psychologist behind deliberate practice, proved this. Improvement only happens when you operate at the edge of your ability. Not below it, not above it. Right at the edge where you fail. That's where your brain rewires. That's where neurochemicals flood in. That's where growth happens. But you stay safe, so you stay the same. Mid-video trigger, by the way. If you're starting to see how broken your system is, hit subscribe before you forget. We fix that here. Chapter 5. The Time Illusion. Most people think they don't have time. Wrong. You have time. You just waste it. Scroll for 2 hours, watch random videos, switch tasks every 5 minutes, then say, I'm busy. You're not busy. You're fragmented. Elite performers use time differently. They don't look for big blocks. They use small ones. Medical students use spaced repetition systems like Anki. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, but perfectly timed, right before they forget. Hermann Ebbinghaus discovered the forgetting curve. You lose most information within days, unless you review it at the right moment. Not too early, not too late. exactly before it disappears. That's how memory locks in. But you cram, then forget everything. Repeat. Cycle of stupidity. Chapter 6. The identity problem. Most people think behavior creates identity. Wrong. Identity creates behavior. You say, I want to be disciplined. But you still think of yourself as lazy. So what happens? You act lazy because your brain is trying to stay consistent. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance. Your brain hates contradiction, so it pulls you back to your old identity. High performers flip this. They change identity first. I'm someone who trains daily. I'm someone who learns fast. I'm someone who executes. Then they act to match it. And every action reinforces it. Loop closes. You try to act different without thinking different. Doesn't work. Final problem loop. But here's the problem, though. Even if you understand all of this, comfort trap. Fake progress. Too many options. Fear of failure. Wasted time. Weak identity. There's still one thing that will destroy you. Your environment. Because no matter how strong your mindset is, if your environment is built for distraction, you will lose. Always. That's why most people relapse. They try to change, but keep the same surroundings. Same phone habits, same friends, same routines, same results. Here's the truth. Most people never reach their potential. Not because they're stupid, but because their system is broken. And they never fix it. High performers? They don't rely on motivation. They build systems that make success automatic. Unfair advantage, every time. If you fix your system, you don't need discipline. You don't need willpower. You just execute, and you win. But if you don't fix your environment, none of this matters. That's why I made this video breaking down exactly how to rewire your environment for deep focus and unstoppable productivity. Watch it next, because this is where everything changes.